We want to talk a little bit more about this. So we're joined by Clifford May, who's president of the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. Clifford, hard for us to understand the motivation behind this kind of attack. But is it possible that they were going specifically after the children because there's some speculation this may have had to do with the Nobel Peace Prize that she won?
I think probably not. I don't think it's that hard to understand the motivation. We're talking about the Taliban in Pakistan. They want to bring down the government. They've taken territories, particularly in the tribal areas. The army has come in to try to suppress this rebellion. And a lot of the children in this school are the children of military officers. It's also a secular school. Secular schools are detested by the Taliban. You're only supposed to go to religious schools. These people have no scruples whatsoever. They don't care about targeting children, targeting innocents, targeting non-combatants. They play by no rules that we play by. And the question is what we're going to do about people like this in Pakistan, in Nigeria, in Somalia, in more than 24 countries around the world at this point, if we want to connect the dots, that this kind of jihadist terrorism is taking place.
Well, how good is the Pakistani government's intelligence? Are they able to infiltrate this group and stop further attacks?
The problem has been in the past, and maybe in the present and the future, that there are those within Pakistan, I believe, and within the intelligence community and within the military even, who are sympathetic to the Taliban and to the ideology of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. And that makes it very difficult, because if you are known to be opposed to that, you don't know if the guy in the next office may be your enemy as well. I think there are really big problems within the government and the governing structure of Pakistan today.
So what do you see in terms of any kind of control over this to prevent it from happening again?
Oh, I think it's going to happen again. I think there's a war going on. Again, it's going on in Pakistan, it's going on in Afghanistan, it's going on in a couple of dozen countries. And look, either tough measures need to be taken against these people and against these movements and against the regimes that support them, or they will continue to gain ground. And I think they have been gaining ground over time. And we are uncomfortable. We're uncomfortable with using drones against them. We're uncomfortable with coercive interrogations when we capture people from these movements. But these people do not play by the kinds of rules we'd like them to play by. And they hope that we will be very careful and cautious and not go after them. But if we don't, they will do this again, and they will do much worse in the future. I think we know that. We have to gather intelligence on them. We have to come after them where they live, work, and plot. They cannot be allowed refuge. They cannot be allowed to be comfortable. We need a strategy, I think, for defeating jihadism. I've said this for years on many programs. And I think we've been reluctant to take seriously the threat that has been raised by the Taliban in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and all the affiliated jihadi groups around the world.
Do you think this will change anything?
Look, I would love to think this will change attitudes in Pakistan. I was there a few years ago, and I saw very different attitudes. There was opposition to the Pakistani Taliban, but support for the Afghan Taliban. I would like to think that there would be a turning point in public opinion, and that people in Pakistan, and there are many good people there, will say we cannot tolerate this. We have to go more aggressively against these barbarians. But I cannot tell you, Sandy, that I'm confident that that will be the result.
Okay. Clifford, always good to talk to you. Clifford May, president of the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. Thank you.